Hey, Box Cutter back with Game 5, another ZvP on Python. I'm trying to get a good ZVZ. I've played about 4 or 5 ZVZs and none of them were good. None of them are displaying what I'm trying to show. So, there's no real need to post them. A lot of them were a giant deviation from the standard gameplay. And they weren't really good games, so there's no need to show them. But this is actually, I wanted to make a video of what's going to happen in this game for a while, and just because I've had a lot of people ask, or I've seen a lot of people ask what you do against Protoss that does this. So but for right now, I'm just standard build, scouting 10 o'clock position to see if he's there. He's not, so I'm going to send this drone out and hide it. I'm going to send a drone out and hide it over here. And so the timing works out exactly when his probe is about to come. If he's at the 3 o'clock position, that right when your drone is about to exit the ramp, his probe is about to see you. So if that happens, basically all you do is just move the drone like you're scouting and then bring it back. But his probe's not coming, so I'm gonna send my overlord to my expo to spot cheese, and then I'm gonna put up my hatchery because I think he's at the 12 o'clock. And what I'm gonna do is scout the 12 o'clock position. I mean, if he's at 9 and he scouted 12 first, then I would have seen his probe coming into the 10 o'clock position with my overlord over there, but obviously I didn't see that. So I'm just gonna go to standard build right now. I'm gonna go mutas. I like mutas versus Protoss and Terran just because mutas are so deadly. They work somebody's economy, and mutas, a lot of times Zerg players make a huge mistake with mutas. They continue to make mutas and dedicate to mutas heavily when the muta harass is over. Here I'm scouting him and I see, oh shit, 2 gate. Okay. So he's not playing the standard game. He's not going fast expand. He's gonna make some type of a rush. But again, I'm gonna be prepared for this. I got speed zealots or speedlings coming soon. And another thing that you could do against the Protoss player is if they move out with their zealot force, you build sunkens and send about 6 zealots to his base to run by as soon as you see the rest of his zealots move out, and that ramp is unblocked. Then you move the 6 Zerglings in and basically take out a shitload of probes. And whenever you see a Protoss going 2 gate, you want to send your overlord to spot over his gateways, just to see how many zealots he's making and exactly when he's about to move out. Cross map positions. I mean, I could make Zerglings. I could get Sunkens up before he gets to my base, as long as I spot him doing it. And so I see him doing 2 gate here, so I'm not gonna go with mutas just because mutas will come out a little bit too late. So what I am gonna go do is 2 hatch Hydra, and what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna spot my overlord over his base, and then I'm gonna take out those zealots with hydras as my overlord is spotting. So I scouted that, so I'm not gonna get speedlings anymore. I need the gas for hydras, and so no, you negate the speed on this, and obviously you don't get a layer because there's no need for it. You just go immediately to 2 hatch hydra versus this. And the reason I'm doing that is because I can see he's holding his ramp with 2 zealots and not moving out, and I don't see any more zealots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rally all my hatcheries outside of his base, because it's obvious to me that he's trying to tech up right now. I'm going to take a drone off of gas just because I have too much gas and too little minerals. And so if he scouts this, what he should be doing is he's got a pylon near the choke. He should be putting a cannon up there, if he has a forge at this point. If he went too fast tech, I mean, he's not going zealot speed. He's not going +1 rush anymore, just because you can see he doesn't have that many zealots. 4. So I could tell he's going tech, probably Corsair, maybe Reaver. If it was Reaver though, you probably see some goons there by now. So I think he's going Corsair DT at this point, getting the range upgrade on my hydras. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna use these hydras to spot his okay, so I see a Corsair, so he's going Corsair DT. So I'm going to use these Zerglings to screen my hydras, And when he brings his Corsair back, I'm going to target the Corsair with my Hydras instead of targeting the Zealots, just because if this Corsair goes down, then I'm going to be screwed with DTs and my economy is going to be shit, and then he's going to be able to push back into me and I'm going to have to retreat and basically give up the advantage that I try to take by doing this. And here you can see he's already GG'd. He has nothing to defend against this. So if this is 2 gate and he techs too fast, this is what happens basically.